we have only limited apartments left in RDP. We have 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. The start point is 46.2 million over here. It's a fully serviced estate, just as Marola also is a fully serviced estate, which means 24/7 power supply. Road infrastructure is provided, water supply, um, security is also provided. Start point for RDP is 46.2 million. And we have Beechwood Park, which is also an established estate where people are already living. Some of our staff currently live in Beechwood Park. Beechwood Park is a fully serviced estate as well, with 2 and 3 bedroom bungalows, row housing bungalows. We have 3 bedroom semi-detached bungalow and 3 bedroom fully detached bungalow. The start point for Beechwood Park is 62.7 million. Like I said, we'll also share the presentation with the audience by next week at the latest. And then we have plot of land. Elms Garden is a serviced plot where, people can build what they want, within the facility. The start point is 22.7 million for Elms Garden. All of these projects are within the LNT. Here we're only selling land, and then you can build as well. So moving forward, Adiva Playing Field is an established, like I said, one of our oldest developments, which is very much established. It is a fully serviced estate as well, where there are, housing units that are occupied within the development, and then we still have plots of land selling at this project. Start point is 38.2 million. So if you're interested in any of this project, just complete the inquiry form. As stated earlier, you can just you can just open this link and or scan the barcode on the system to complete the form, and then we'll reach out to you on specific information about specific project. Thank you.
Well, thank you, TJ. There's another question from Mr. Olariwaju saying, I don't know if I missed this earlier, but can we look into some parts of the mainland? I don't know if this is feasible, but some people still have reservations about the island. All right, Mr. Olariwaju, we are actually aware of the fact that there are people who would never move to the island. However, the reason why most of our projects are concentrated on the island is because we have a very robust, a very large land bank that we have to develop. And over the years, we have spent a lot, developing this community. And because of the significance of surrounding projects, I mean, Lekki Deep Sea Port, the refinery, and how we have now become, the housing partner to all of these projects, it just makes us, focus a lot more on developing, Lagos New Town. However, this feedback is very important and it's taken on board. And as soon as we come up with any project on the mainland, you would definitely be notified. So, Mr. Gbade is asking, what's the direct impact of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway on Lagos New Town? So first, I would say that Lagos-Calabar, Coastal Highway pretty much integrates, Lagos New Town into, regional and, national transportation networks, because the highway is also going to have, train. It's going to have like a train, a rail line, just on the road as well. So coming from VI and traveling to, say, Ondo State, for instance, you could start your journey there and decide to, terminate at Lagos New Town, to maybe, take a break or, what have you. And what that means is in the near future, we can decide because we own the land all the way to just before the coastal highway, we can decide to, develop, hospitality type projects around there to accommodate, travelers who might want to, relax and have, refreshments. It can even be things like hotel. for people who want to stay over, and with the reputation we already have for having a very secure community, it would really help, to especially for people who already, first of all, people who already have projects within Lagos Newtown. They are definitely going to see significant increase, significant appreciation on the values of their property, because we are one of the very few projects that sits between the Lekki Expressway and the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. So you can enter Lagos Newtown from Lekki Ekpe and exit it from Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. So it means that there will be a lot of activity at the other end of Lagos Newtown, that's behind it. So new products will most likely come up in the future once the road gets closer to Lagos Newtown. So for people who already have products with us right now, I mean, that will be a win for them. For those who will be keying in at that time, that would still be a win for them. And basically, it connects us to different parts of town. So people who are even coming from the other end of the coastal highway, from Calabar, for instance, there are not so many places on the highway where you can plug into a community that's as established as Lagos Newtown. So currently residents are excited about it and are looking forward to, seeing the road being complete, so they can, journey on that road, get back into Lagos Newtown from there, come out through Lekki Ekpe to maybe connect to family and all of that. But the biggest thing is the connection to, the regional and national transportation networks. That's where the big win is for Lagos Newtown.
Okay, thank you very much, Ben. In addition to that, if you also look at the way Lagos is structured today, there's so much pressure on Lekki Ekpe Express. Now, the coastal road, being the fact that is on the other end of Lagos, right? The traffic on that side would allow the expansion of Lagos, or the creation of that road, is also going to make it easier for people who are going to be living in the Ibeju-Lekki Lagos Newtown axis to benefit a lot from the newly constructed or the ongoing construction that's happening around the Lagos to Calabar axis. Now, while the Lagos to Calabar Express is going to be exiting to about 8 different states, there will also be exit into some major parts of Lekki, which means that from VI you don't have any business going through Lagos Lekki Ekpe Express if you live around Lagos Newtown. And the good thing again is, from what government has announced, the Lagos part of the project is expected to be completed by the end of 2025. So this means that there's going to be an immediate benefit to Lagos Newtown. One thing again is, unlike the usual project, the usual government projects where they announce the commencement of a project before they move to site. Reverse is the case on this one, because they already moved to site before they even made the official opening of the project itself. So the project is actually ongoing. We're privy to this information because the start of the project is actually close to our headquarters. So we've taken several visits to the Lagos Calabar project itself, and it is, I can tell you for free, it is very solid. And what they're also doing, so as they're constructing the road, they're also fixing the street light, the solar street lights, at the same time. So it is a solid project that once it's completed, it will benefit a lot of investors around the Lagos Newtown. Thank you. Mr. Arugundade is asking a question: will the mortgage product come with an insurance policy for the clients to cover periods of non-payment, probably due to loss of jobs or any unforeseen incidents. Yes. So part of the requirements of the mortgage is there are two different types of insurance. There's a life insurance which covers job loss, and there's also fire and peril insurance which covers fire outbreak and all of that. So yes, there's insurance that covers all of that. I think the job loss insurance covers up to a 12-month period for customers who may probably lose their job along, within the period that they're also paying for the mortgage. So yes, this is covered by insurance. Thank you. More questions, please. So if you have questions after this program, you can always, send us emails. You can always, just click on the link on the screen or copy the link on the screen and, complete the form. You can always ask more questions, more direct questions that may come to your mind after the program. Thank you. Okay, it's about an hour already since we started. Since the event officially started. If there are no more questions, you know, we'll still be in touch. So if you still have your questions, you can always send it to us. We'll be in touch via email, via phone call. If there are no further questions at this time, okay, someone is asking, how many batches of the Marula pack do you have to deliver now from Q1 2025? I'm not sure what this question means, but I want to believe you're asking how many batches of the Marula pack do you have to deliver now from Q1 2025? Okay, so like I said, the first phase is expected to be delivered by Q1 2025. There are several phases that are also going to be built simultaneously. So we phased it at the beginning of the project, just so that we don't get choked, by putting our hands in too many things at the same time. But what we've decided is we're going to be building multiple blocks simultaneously. So while we expect the first phase to be delivered by Q1 2025, I mean, this is just being conservative. The project may be delivered before Q1 2025, but I'm saying at the latest Q1 2025. But as we speak, there are ongoing conversations to move to sites and build multiple blocks, which translate to other phases of the project. I don't know if I'm able to answer your question. Please signify if you're okay with the response. Oh, thank you very much. Any more questions? We can still take more questions within the next 2 minutes before we round up the event. Any more questions? Please ask. If not, you can copy the link and complete the form and send us more inquiries. Okay, so someone is asking, potential clients or their representative may want to visit LNT. Can we let them know this can be arranged? Okay, so we have our representatives on site at any point that you want to visit. So if you are in Nigeria and you want to visit our project, all you just need to do is to make an appointment, and then we'll take you on a tour through the entire LNT. You can see all our projects within, a short period. And if you don't live in Nigeria, you probably want to delegate a contact person to visit, yes, we can also do that. We've been doing that and we can still do that. There's always room for that. So this is very much possible. Just let us know when you're going to be available, what time, what date, and then we can schedule a tour with you or your contact person. So someone is also asking, what title do you give each subscriber after full payment? Okay, so in terms of title, so the entire Lagos New Town has a global CFO that covers the development, right? And for individual projects, so for houses, you have a deed of assignment for, once you complete your payments. So for every so you can either have a deed of assignment or deed of sublease. So depending on what project you're buying, you have full title, which you can also perfect once you get your title from us. You can also register your title once you fully make your payments and we issue, your deed of assignment to you. You can then register it, so that it can officially have, your name as the title owner. Thank you.
Yeah, just to add to that, we also at the point where we are, handing you your deed of assignment or deed of sublease, alongside the survey plan for the project, you would also be getting a Form 1C, which is the document you'll be needing to perfect it at Alausa, in your name. So when you do that, you'll be getting a governor's consent from Alausa, and you have a title that is in your own name. But the underlying root title remains a global CFO. So it is very, very safe, and we highly recommend.
Thank you, Ben. Any more questions as we are about to round up this particular session? Any more questions? Okay. If there are no more questions, on behalf of Mixta Africa and the Mixta Africa team, I want to say a very big thank you for everyone that has taken the time to join this event. This, I hope, we've been able to provide as much information within a short period of time. Now, keep in mind that, Mixta is, there's a lot more to Mixta than what we presented today, but just wanted to keep this very short and simple. Someone is asking one more question. Okay, so I think it is also important to mention that we have a proposed roadshow in the UK, most likely in September. We're currently finalizing the plan, and we would communicate, as soon as we have specific dates and specific venues for our roadshow in the UK. Thank you very much, Mr. Arogundade, for pointing that out. So this is something that is in the works. We've been on it for a minute, and then we are at this moment at the conclusion stage on specific venues and dates when we'll be in the UK. So further information will be passed on to everyone that's on this call via email or via text. Thank you very much. So thank you very much for attending this event. There will be more events. There'll be, other series of this webinar. We'll keep you posted. We'll be in touch, and we'll share the presentation slides that we have, the slides that were presented today with each and every one. So if you missed anything out, and for those that joined probably in the middle of the program, you'll be able to catch up with, all the details that, necessary. And then, we'll also provide contact information for you to be able to reach out to us. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.